Give me a second. I'm gonna give y'all the real numbers. Hold on. Because when I was calling these places, these insurance companies, I'm scratching my head and I'm looking like, babe, like we wanted to start this within a certain budget. Of course, down payment, right? What's the down payment? I know you're like, what's the down payment? What's the down payment? What's the down payment looking like? Hold on, hold your horses. The down payment.
Why so serious? Let's get it, man. Lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, serious, lanes, serious, serious, subscribe now.
Why so serious? I couldn't like grab. I couldn't. What's going on, guys? It's your guy Serious Mindset, and we are back with another video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. I know it's asking a lot, but look, it's been too long. It's time to grow the channel. So we on to bigger and better things. Never staying stagnant. Shout out to my veterans as well. I'm a veteran. Shout out to you guys that are serving active duty as well, still in the fight. If you're a veteran as well, drop down in the comments section what branch you served in. I was an Army. I was the Army. Oh yeah, right. But no, I was in the Army. My MOS was 74 Delta. If y'all didn't know that, that was CBurn. So that was Kim guys is what they call them. Those guys that put on those suits that look like a big old Michelin balloon. Depending, hot Michelin balloon, but not really. But anyway, you see the title of the video. Chances are, if you're watching this video, if you came to the video, I not only just do cars, car content, I do business as well. I do have several businesses. One of the new ventures that I am exploring with my wife is the box truck. So if you're watching this video, that means you're trying to get some information on insurance 2022. Now, literally today and the last couple of days since we did the when we did our MC application, it has been a grind. So I can say we're going to go over the several things, and then at the end of the video I'm going to tell you my rate. So stay tuned for the video. Let's go ahead and get going. So what me and my wife experienced, well, what I can say is you have to call a lot of people. You have to call a lot of people, do your research. It may sound cliche, but it's very much real. Oh, first and foremost, reverse. Make sure you shop at someapparel.net. As you see, this is a hat from the Apparel brand that I made, Serious Mindset Apparel brand. It might have some sweat stains on this thing because, you know, I work out. You know, we got them. Ooh. Anyway, what's so serious? But as you see, the details. I'm from Houston, so this is my taste of Houston. And then I got my signature Thunderbolt for the brand as well on this thing, so you can actually take this little thing out. So it's actually a pin. So yeah, so support the brand. H-Town, H-State. This is suede as well underneath. Quality apparel brand. So yes, I did design this hat. So this is a custom hat, quality, not the ones that you get at the flea market or the truck stop or whatever it may be. I just have to promote my own brand now. You know what I mean? Because I don't put myself out there enough. So if you're a business owner and you're watching this, you have other ventures, put yourself out there. Especially if you're selling clothing, put yourself out there. Don't just say, oh, well, you got to show what you got. But anyway, I have several hats. But go on the website. You see it across the screen. But anyway, so sounds cliche, but what I can say is what me and my wife done is called several insurance places. And what I can say is being a new trucking entity, We have experienced some high numbers. Of course, they're going to be high numbers. Don't take that one number. Don't take 2, don't take 3, don't take 4, don't take 5. Take 50. When I kid you not. So I give you an example. I was speaking to my uncle, and shout out to Yuzuda. He's been in the industry for over 15 years. And he was like, hey bro, go ahead and call IOTA. I was like, what's IOTA? Let me see if I can find them. Hold on, let's see, here we go. So OOIDA. So he was like, call IOTA. They tend to have some good rates or whatnot. I'm just putting this out there just in case you guys run into this. The problem, so I called IOTA, spoke with the young lady, or older lady, whatever. Why so serious? Spoke with the lady. She was like, okay, so do you have this? I was like, no ma'am. Basically, the long story short, what cut it off right then and there was CDL. She asked me if I had a CDL. So when she asked me that, she was like, oh, sorry, can't help you. I was just like, wait, I'm trying to get box truck insurance for a non-CDL type vehicle, non-commercial, because, you know, box trucks are technically not commercial. And she was like, no, I'm sorry. You have to have a CDL to have insurance or to get quoted by IOTA. So that's the tip for you guys. If you guys run into your IOTA insurance, or if you're Googling or you find that. So that was a bummer. So keep on moving, because you got to realize what I realized. Not just, I haven't been in this industry long enough to know the rejection, but from research and watching YouTube videos, of course, everybody's going to close the door. They're going to say no. And that's just in business in general. Everybody's going to give you some high numbers that you're not going to want to deal with. And that's fine. Move on to the next one. Or use your mouthpiece. Okay, hold on. Pause. How you talk to people is very important. And what I experienced between the research of searching for insurance 2022 right now, just starting a business, is the fact that talking to the customer service rep, right? So several things they're gonna ask you, right? How many years you had in the profession, right? Myself, I said 5 years, right? They did ask how many years did I have as far as driving in the industry. I just said 5. I just threw out a random number. I had experience driving U-Hauls. That's experience. You know, when I traveled and actually did a relocation when I was in the military, guess what I drove? I drove a U-Haul. I know you might say, oh, that's a U-Haul. It's still a box truck vehicle, okay? At the end of the day, you do have cargo, which is your household goods inside of the actual vehicle. Again, U-Haul, and that's been for years. Think about how many times you drove a U-Haul every time you move. Use that to your advantage. You have to be able to articulate yourself in a manner that benefits you, not to where, oh my God, I don't have no years. And then right then and there, they're gonna look at you as a high risk because you have no experience right out the gate, right? Another thing that I know that they look into is your credit. Again, make sure that your credit is nice. Fun fact as well, filed for bankruptcy years ago, right? At the end of the day, I was able to rebuild myself, and I do have a credit business that I do on the side. It's, you know, I'm doing it as a hobby, helping some family and close friends or whatnot. But I might launch it. It depends. But make sure your credit is nice, and you need to make sure it's nice anyway, right? Also, your driving record. Your driving record. Look, when we did this insurance, I told my wife, look, sweetheart, I'm just gonna be honest. I was like, look, sweetheart, look. And you know, I had to be smooth with it, because you know, when you're dealing with, you know, with the old lady, you know, you gotta be like, look, babe, we can't use it right now because your record. What record? Your driver record. Remember, you got, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put you out there, babe, but I'm just saying, if you're watching this video, but we couldn't use my wife, so we had to use me. And then, you know, I don't know, let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but if you put more people on your insurance, I think that's more of a high risk. But needless to say, if you have several things as far as speeding tickets, different little factors, they take a lot of they literally take a lot of information to give you a quote, and it's crazy, but it is what it is. And the fun fact is, if you if you give them because it's like, how do you get insurance if you have no truck? I don't have a truck as of right now, but I'm in the works of something. So stay tuned for that video, because I'm gonna give y'all some game as far as how to search for a rental truck come this year right now, where it's scarce, right? So anyway, so what I did was, when I called these insurance places, I gave them a VIN number as if I was shopping for an actual vehicle, right? It was a 2018 Freightliner. So nothing new, but something kind of in the middle place, right? Because you got to think about it. Most of these rental companies have 2017 and up or something like that. So I gave them a 2018 Freightliner. Again, just giving them as much information as much as possible that benefits me. Okay, if I tried to give them a 22, that's a new thing or whatnot, that value is high, because they ask, what's the value of the truck? That's another thing. What's the value of the truck? I said 50,000, just 50,000, because they take that into account too for their numbers. So also making sure that you give them the requirements as well, the standards. I know standards when you're filing for the MC or federal or whatnot, is 750,000. So again, just go right out the gate. I did right out the gate $1 million, because that's what's been known as the brokers requiring that for the lows. And of course Amazon require $1 million, and then also having cargo insurance. Make sure that you know these things, because there was a lot of things that they asked me going through the insurance quotes, and I was just like, maybe, I don't know, and I'm just gonna be honest. Just be upfront, because this is my experience. This is what's going on. So later down the road, maybe I may do a redo of the insurance of 2022, and that's kind of everything that stood out to me. So you got your driving record, you got years of you actually in the business experience wise. You have credit. Oh, and one more thing, your state. I reside in Texas, so when I called a reference, he was located in Illinois. When he called me back, he was like, "Hey, Kobe, yeah, man, what can I do for you?" I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm looking for a quote." He was like, "Okay, first and foremost, what state you live in?" Texas. He was like, "Ooh, yeah, let me check and see if I have any jurisdiction in that area." So I didn't even know that was a thing. He was just like, "I'm sorry, bro, I don't have no jurisdiction out there. I can't give you a quote." And I was like, golly. He was like, "But later down the road, if you looking to expand, or you start a business out there, then or in one of my territories, then I can cover you or whatnot." But he was just like, "You being a new business," and he put me on game. Again, talking to these guys, he put me on game. He was just like, "Yeah, with you being a new company, trucking company, it's not too many people that's going to want to give you a quote, because you're noted as a high risk. So stay aware of your situation, and do realize that right out the gate, you're going to be paying for some high insurance. So again, be mindful, because when I was calling these places, these insurance companies, I'm scratching my head and I'm looking like, babe, like, we wanted to start this within a certain budget. Like, I'm not looking to go over budget to start this company. So so be mindful of that. Be mindful that because you are a new company, especially now with everything going on in the world, they look at you as a high risk. So just be aware of that. So those are the several things that I experienced between getting my insurance for 2022. So we have Progressive. We locked down with Progressive. Progressive pretty much gave us a rate, and I was going back and forth with this guy. So what you'll notice is there's a lot of people that actually quote through Progressive, and Progressive is the big boy. And Progressive themselves, when I filled out, so first thing, go on progressive.com, do an insurance quote for your commercial vehicle or your business or whatnot, box truck or whatever, give them the VIN, so you can actually put the VIN in progressive.com, and they're going to spit out a number. The number came out to around 24,000 and some change. Down payment was around 38, and monthly was around 1,800 and some change, right? So I'm just going off an estimate. I'm not looking at anything as of right now. So calling everybody came either above or right there between Progressive. And what I want you guys to realize is Progressive is one of the biggest companies, the insurance companies in the US. So do be mindful. If y'all go for a mom and pop shop, you have to think about, if you get a broker, putting them on the actual insurance, you know, and what that means is calling them to put them on there if they don't have the online deal with it. You can put them in that system. So just be mindful of those things. So what our insurance rate is we have it for, let me pull it up, give me a second. I'm gonna give y'all the real numbers. Hold on. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pippin in it. All right, let's see. So his contact information, if you're located in Texas, reach out to him. His name is Jeremy. I mean, look out for me just in general. I couldn't ask for anything else. Been very much patient with me. I mean, we talked for about 4 or 5 days, and he know that I was still shopping around. So Jeremy quoted me for, let me know my rates. You know, I'm just gonna be honest and be upfront. Again, this is me. This is my situation. Your situation and everybody else, what they experience, everybody's situation is different. So just be mindful. So I'm looking at the screen. So the total policy premium is $20,337. Let me know. Of course, down payment, right? What's the down payment? I know you're like, what's the down payment? What's the down payment? What's the down payment looking like? Hold on, hold your horses. The down payment, $35.31. Okay. Let me know if y'all experience anything cheaper or whatnot. But again, everything, all those variables that I described to you, that all plays away. So everybody's insurance is gonna be different. My record, as far as driving tickets, my record is clean. I try to make sure, keep it, I don't want no trouble. You know, when I get pulled over, I be like, what's so serious? But on the serious note, 2337 is the total policy premium, and then the initial down payment was $35.31, and we just did that today, which makes my monthly so 9 payments of $16.85. So I have 11 payments. That's 16.67% down, and my I got 9 payments of $1,685. So let me know what y'all rates is. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video because I feel like it's long. But anyway, stay motivated, stay serious. Shout out to my veterans. Shout out to those active duty. Make sure you shop smapparel.net. Get you a nice serious mindset hat, because you know that mindset is strong. You got to stay serious. You got to stay motivated. If you got any questions, just drop in the comment section. There's probably some things that I didn't go over, but I just wanted to keep it simple, and it's already long-winded, around 20 minutes on this video. So make sure you subscribe, stay motivated, stay serious. What's so serious?
Let's get it, man.